Belly Flop, where you either make a splash, an ass out of yourself, or both. I am Alex.
And I'm CW. Welcome to the show. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another week of the Belly Flop. This is CW.
And this is Alex.
Coming to you from a great week so far. And wintry. Huntington, West Virginia.
I mean, it got cold real fast.
It did. Winter
It is
finally.
Monday. We're recording on Monday, so a little bit
late.
later than usual. Hope everyone
And I'm
had
having
a
to
safe
quarantine
and happy Thanksgiving.
My youngest, so I'm working from
Hopefully
home.
you and your
Which adds another layer
small
to the
family gatherings did not
fun.
turn violent.
Followed all the guidelines.
You followed the guidelines.
Ate all the food.
No, really, played it safe.
Yeah, doesn't understand.
Hopefully you did not go out and about
Yeah, he's just
Black
enjoying
Friday
being home.
shopping because
Yeah,
I
so
literally just shopped the entire
breaking all
dinner.
Mom and
I
Dad
mean,
rules, all the screen
why would
time
you listen to family when you could literally
Listen, I need to actually
Just
do
buy
this.
stuff.
So here are 3 iPads.
so easy.
Entertain yourself.
Yeah, the ads didn't. I mean,
He was
I know
good.
we
When
looked
I
at
had,
the
like,
ads
meetings and stuff, he was
Thursday,
quiet,
and
so
there
it
was
wasn't
really
bad.
nothing. But
Worth
I got all the sales had already been going
10 more
on.
days.
I say a lot of stores have been having those sales for weeks.
He'll be ready to get out
There
of the
was
house.
no
by then.
Yes, he will.
No
It's
urgent
kinda
need
stupid,
to
like
go
the
stand
kid
in line for that
apparently
one
tested
TV
negative
that
at his
Best Buy may
class,
have.
so I don't really understand
but
why
people
we
were
have to
out
quarantine. But
about,
according to the
health
health
department
department
Yeah.
rules, so
Which is good.
Yeah,
It
makes-
help the
if the
economy.
test
Hopefully,
was negative, it makes
people did it in a
zero
safe and
sense.
responsible way.
we're probably not getting the whole story.
Hopefully,
I'm
find
sure.
out.
We should,
Daycare
yeah,
wants
in about a
to.
week.
Yep. Well, the
But
daycare's
also
mad.
another November update just to
they've got,
tie
like,
up
a
some
whole
loose
class out.
ends.
So
No Shave
I mean,
November.
we'll still have to pay.
I was like, you're not
ended?
getting a refund.
It is officially, well, tomorrow is
So,
officially December 1st.
You came in this evening with a
Alex,
very
however,
opinionated
Had to
topic.
shave early.
had to shave early.
Well, trim.
I did.
didn't
So,
shave. I got
fallen into
notified
this
Saturday night that
thing
Jessica had
where
scheduled reels on Instagram, family
where you
pictures
just
for
scroll
Sunday.
through and most of them are
And
very stupid. Some of them are
I
hilarious.
responded, I'm
A lot of them
assuming
pretty
this
naughty.
means you want me to trim my beard.
The thirst is real on Instagram.
But
And
And
one of
TikTok.
She
the
actually said,
common
is it too
themes
soon?
among these people?
I give her some credit.
Yeah, there's some support
is that
right there.
But
Where
I was over it.
mismatched,
And it was only 2 days
socks.
early.
Yeah, it
And
wasn't
it's
like driving you
I
up
felt
the
so
wall.
good.
These are fucking
early
adults.
In the week, early in the month.
And their
Once I
socks
trimmed it
don't
off,
match.
it felt so
It's
good. It had gotten a
2020.
little bit.
I don't
For me,
give
it
a
was too
shit.
much.
I didn't realize that it was shit together.
You showed me those.
These
that
these are
side
people
picture.
Yeah.
who
And
wear
I was like,
mismatched socks all
damn.
the time.
That's a,
And that's
like,
fucked
you have
up.
some
With their
substantial beard.
Birkenstocks.
For me, it was a lot. I've never
It's
had
even
that
worse if
long.
you can see them.
Probably never had that long again.
I was gonna say you were not a
Okay,
fan.
now when you
so-
say mismatched
no,
socks,
I mean, it
like
wasn't bothering me anymore.
You mean like
I just did.
white and black
I
or
don't know.
tall
I
and
looked
short?
old. I
Like
felt
all
like I
across
looked a
the
lot
fucking
older.
board, man.
Because number one,
Okay.
it's really
Like I saw
gray.
one, and it was
Which is
probably
great
the
when it's short,
least
too, but-
offensive one of all.
I don't know.
It was
I just
a
felt
white
like I looked old
with a white sock
Old
on
and
the right
disheveled.
foot
Next
with
year,
Puma
shave the
on it,
beard, keep the mustache.
and the left
Yeah,
sock was a
when I
black
was
sock
trimming
with
it, I
a
did that. I like trimmed it down to a
white
goatee
U for
and looked at
underarm.
Jessica. I was like, "How about this?" She
So-
was like,
both
"No."
ankle socks though.
But
at
not for
least.
pictures.
But that was
So then I
probably the
trimmed it
least
down to
offensive
just the
of all.
mustache.
You just had to. So are you
She
upset that
was
there's like
like,
opposing brands
no.
or?
I'm upset that they don't fucking match.
See, I'm just picturing. Yeah, I'm just.
I mean,
Although
we
it's
were
pretty
a stellar
adults here.
mustache. I have to admit.
I was gonna
Are we
say
really?
that would probably be entertaining.
Yeah, I think maybe
I
next
mean,
year I'll
allegedly,
actually go
yes.
all out,
I mean,
shave
but really.
for
But,
real.
I mean, who doesn't match their socks?
Start
Do you
from
not
the
match
beginning
your
of the
socks
month
when you
and
fold your
just do the
laundry?
mustache.
I do
for a
match my
stash.
socks.
I mean, I don't
think
even like
that
when
would be
Jessica
entertaining.
does socks.
That is
too.
also
Happens.
my
I was
least
actually
favorite
looking at old
activity.
pictures of
I mean,
myself.
nobody likes to do
from
it, but Jesus.
last winter. And I apparently shaved
Yeah, I mean, you
and
should
had a mustache.
Please color.
according to
Like,
my
I don't even
OneDrive
like to
photo
send my
backup.
kid to school on like
And, yeah, I just don't- I just-
mismatch
it's
day.
not a good look for me.
With mismatched socks.
Mustaches are hard to
that
pull
day
off.
just drives me
I just
crazy.
don't think it really worked.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
My
But
dad's had one
the
forever.
Mitch-
He shaved it off once, and
Mitch-
everybody was
I
like,
keep
"What the
saying
hell,
Mitch.
dude? Grow back."
Mismatched.
You have
socks.
messed up.
Yeah.
You can laugh.
It's a
So,
look. I
but
mean,
that's
No, it's
over.
it's called fashion.
No more.
Sir, no, it's not.
Not
Anti-fashion.
trimming
They're
beard
Gucci
anymore.
socks. The time has
They probably
come.
make
Till
them
next
fucking
year.
mismatched.
Keep it trimmed. Yes, to the holiday
$500.
Hopefully,
High
you supported
fashion.
some causes
That
or
shit's
did
weird
something
anyway.
if you participated or whatever. But
So,
It's done.
hours and hours
awareness.
of reels.
That's the key.
That's what you.
That's what I came
So
away
that's
with.
what you came away
like we
with.
said, it's cold outside.
It fucking hit me yesterday. And it was
always
on
are
that
telling
one. It was
me
on
that
the
my
Puma and the
house
Under Armour.
is cold.
That was the first one I noticed.
yes, it is.
And then
Every
it
time
just
we're
got worse.
recording, I'm like, dude, it's cold in here.
And you got
So
people
what
wearing
is
like a
your
tall sock
ideal
that's like
house
tie dye and an ankle
I don't know,
sock
we
on the
keep-
other. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mine's
is wrong
probably
with
like
you?
72.
Hey, you lose them in the laundry.
But
they
I'm married.
disappear.
Yeah, I don't understand how that fucking happens.
It's on
How do
74.
you lose socks in the dryer?
And that's
Do they just
year-round.
completely
Like,
fall
it's not
apart.
like we make it warmer in
No,
the
no, they're
winter,
stuck
colder in the
somewhere.
summer.
I literally
Just
think they end up stuck
72.
in like the arm of a shirt, and you just never
part of
find
that's
them.
for
Hopefully,
like a
it's-
sweatshirt or
hopefully
something.
at some point you'll wear the shirt.
Yeah.
But like a
all
sweatshirt
electric heat
where it's
and
kind
air,
of
so-
baggy anyway. So like you just never
Efficiency
you
is
just
key,
never
right?
find it.
Yes.
I don't know.
But
How baggy
your
we keep
fucking
it on
sweatshirts.
74, but I just think it's funny because it's always a battle
I'm
between
just, I don't.
spouses.
I don't know if it's in the right spot in the arm. If
So,
you
like,
put your arm
women
through it,
always
you might
want
not
it, like,
notice. If
hot.
they don't
It
know,
seems
I'm
like-
trying,
Heat from
I'm
the
trying to
dryer
make
I don't
has
wanna-
attached the
I
sock
wouldn't like it
to the
cold.
sleeve.
trying to make
Somewhere
something
hot.
up here to help these people.
And men are kind of the same. Some men like it. It just seems to
Alex's
be that it's usually the
PSA,
man wants it
everybody.
colder and the woman wants it hot.
Wear
Yes.
matching socks.
I'll agree with that.
I mean,
and that's kind of
do
how
these
it is.
people
I
just
would
put
prefer
the
70,
mismatched sock,
72.
like, do they just
When we
have
first
a
bought that
drawer,
house,
a
I kept it
fucking-
on 68.
They
for
probably just have a
years,
drawer of
and then
socks that are
finally
not
gave in,
matched
and
at
then
all.
ended
They
up-
just throw them all in there. For
Somehow
the
we've
fucking
gotten to
laundry and just,
74 at
my
this point. Next
anxiety.
time I know
There
it's
they
going to
go.
be 85 degrees.
It's been
rough
a
on
slow
that.
progression.
Yeah. Next thing I know, it's going to be 85.
That's just
Well, I
a
know
mind fuck
you,
of its own.
To quote
Yeah,
a friend of
for
ours,
instance,
you
my
have
house right now
feelings.
is
67.
Lots on that
67.
topic.
Yeah, I
I
just
mean,
looked at
Which is the general tip in my
so like
house.
if they lose a sock in the dryer,
It's
they
not
just
too bad
throw
today.
the other sock in the drawer.
How do they
Or
know
it's
if
like
they lose
30-something
a sock?
outside.
You're wearing a
If you're
pullover.
not matching them,
And I
do
have
you
like
really
a nice
know?
thick pullover on. Yeah,
These
so
people
it's
are fucking
not too-
wild.
too
Balances
uncomfortable.
out.
Kids these days.
But I just think it's funny
Adults,
Adults.
fucking wild.
to watch that spouse
Mismatched side.
dynamic.
Of course,
technically,
play
we're
out
millennials,
for people.
so-
I don't know how they do
And
it.
then the dad thing
if,
is
if
always
I'm
like,
washing
don't touch
clothes,
your
Thermostat
And
down.
like,
Don't touch it. Leave it.
there's
Don't
a
turn the heat
single
on
sock
until
when I'm
it's-
done. I'm like, December.
Okay, I do that.
I'll put it on top
It's
of
just
the
me.
dresser.
So
Yeah.
I can't
And
say
so,
anything.
yeah, when it's just you, you can do
all
whatever
of
you
the
want.
laundry is done.
But
'cause
like
you have to
literally,
do,
there
like,
were several of those
how many
cooler
loads we got.
mornings where I was
And
like,
then hopefully it turns up.
You know, I could
And
miss
then I'll
that
maybe
time. I could
leave it
probably
there until
turn
the
the heat
next time we
on,
do
but
laundry.
It's gonna be like
Especially with the
75
kids, because those socks end up all over the damn house. So you might find
I
one
do not like underneath the
months
couch
later.
later, and so
Now,
you save
it
those.
is
You don't throw them
easier,
out yet, but
obviously,
eventually they'll go. I don't
to cover
match
up
them with a mismatched
and get
pair.
warm.
Maybe you should start.
than it is to
You
remove.
get famous on
because
Instagram Reels.
you
or
can only
TikTok.
remove so much.
Is that the key?
Especially when
That-
you got
that could be
kids
the
running
key.
around or other people.
Maybe I just need to talk about
Kids
that.
like
That
running
is
around
your
their
new
underwear
OnlyFans.
fans,
It doesn't
Alex.
really matter.
Mismatched
They don't
socks.
care.
You
but
literally
I'm
get
not.
paid by people
So-
who stare at you with mismatched socks.
Once you get down to your
There's
underwear,
an audience. We lived in a fucked
take that off.
There are
You
an
can't
audience
get
for
any-
everything.
You can't
There
get
is an
anything off.
audience
You're
for
not gonna be able to
everything.
cool any
There's
anywhere
no
other way.
and it's only $9.99 a month.
You know, to me, it makes more sense to keep it colder.
Anyway, the mismatch. I don't understand, and it's everybody.
I like to
They're
be
all out
comfortable.
there.
I mean, it's
So,
better than some
we
things.
pick a temp.
So I'm naturally a little like when they have
warmer
mismatched socks.
person.
What are their clothing look
So,
like? Is it,
yeah, my
they're all
67
wearing
feels
fucking,
pretty
like,
good
exercise
most of the time.
clothes.
okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's cold in there.
Yeah. So you're wearing Lululemon.
I do
and
have a set
mismatched
where
socks.
Probably.
Whenever I arm the alarm and go to bed.
Well, they don't have any
adjusts.
shoes
it
on.
adjusts and drops down
Most
even
of the time,
further.
they're at home.
Oh, so you
dancing
like
in
to
their
sleep when it's cold. Bathroom
Yes.
that's 3 feet by 4
All
feet.
about like getting warm. So you sort of that
New
down
apartment.
comforter
Don't
over
hate.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on
Maybe
Instagram
like-
too. The
Well,
guy
we've
showing
talked
the
about
apartment's only
sheets,
$2,000. Look, it's got one room.
It's nice.
we talked about sleeping with like the
it's-
top
you
sheet.
can fit a couch.
before,
But it's down
But like,
$2,000 a month
Yeah,
due to
I
the
mean-
pandemic.
yeah, I don't mind it being cold when I'm sleeping.
great neighborhood.
I like to put like one leg out
Another thing that
to like
possibly
like to be warm,
makes you
but have
go
like
up
one leg
the
out
wall,
where
which
it's
we
cold.
touched on before.
Oh yeah, you got to balance out the temp.
Black and
Yeah.
brown mixing.
know.
There's still like the like
It's
you're
apparently
get in the
becoming
cold bed and you're like, oh,
a
just trying
thing
to
to
get warm.
do.
And then
It
it's
was
like,
always
oh,
a fashion faux
No, I'm
pas.
sweating.
hot.
Throw everything
Back in the
over.
day.
Yeah.
Leg out.
Why is it not?
Oh, Jessica was always had
Times have
like,
changed.
bed heaters.
Have they?
Really? I mean,
Yeah, set
most
to
people haven't
like
left their house since
95 degrees.
March.
Yeah,
so
I mean, they probably haven't done much laundry.
So
to
I'll
be
like
honest.
come get in bed
I mean,
later.
do
and
you
I
think
don't have
people
my
wear a
side turned
belt?
on. I
wear a
made sure
belt
to buy
every
the
day
ones
when I
that
wear
are separated.
true.
Which I
is
can
every
control
day.
my own. I'll turn the
But
feet.
you
one
also
on.
leave the house.
Sometimes.
Not every day.
I can see that.
Not that hot.
But I get up and take a shower. And,
But like,
well,
she'll
I don't
turn
always
hers
get
on
up and
all
take
the
a shower,
way,
I
and
guess,
it'll
till
like
later.
heat
I
the
take
whole
a shower
bed
and I
up.
put on
You
jeans.
bathe every
I don't
day.
understand.
I put on
I
jeans
can't.
at some
I don't wanna
point
be
most
hot
days,
and
almost
sweaty.
every day.
No,
or shorts
that's not
require a belt.
enjoyable.
when I'm sleeping.
I see. Like,
There
if
are
I don't
times
like
hot and sweaty is
do anything.
fantastic.
I don't put on jeans to sit at home and
I gotta keep my pants up.
get attacked by a dog.
I suffer from no
Especially in the
acid.
bed.
Both in the
so they don't
bedroom,
just stay
yeah.
up.
But I mean, like you
But,
wear like
sometimes it's good, sometimes
joggers
not.
or like athletic
July,
pants.
you're like,
I
turn
mean,
on
I'll
the
lounge
fan.
around in my
Yes.
like
So
basketball
how do you sleep? I
shorts.
mean, but like we kind of rolled into sleeping.
Yeah,
Usually once I
sleeping's
shower,
apparently the topic today. Yeah,
put on real clothes.
I'm a side sleeper.
Side sleeper.
Outside and
I'm
stomach.
the odd one out on this, I know, because I live with somebody who doesn't do that
I'm
either.
shocked.
So,
I was reading an
no.
article the other day.
and my kids just put on underwear.
No, Grant,
Yeah,
really,
showers.
you do
do
Your
that.
kids are
Yeah.
fine. They're
No,
running
no,
around the whole
yeah.
day. But like, I mean, like, I'm not
that
putting on like dirty
the
clothes or
current
like
philosophy, I guess,
bad
study,
clothes.
whatever,
Right.
is saying
They're
that
definitely
side sleeping is the
clean.
correct
Yeah, they're
way to
clean
sleep.
and they're
Okay.
not
But
shitty clothes.
you should not have your arm
My
up
jeans are comfortable.
underneath like your head or your pillow. It should be
I mean,
kind of
these
like in
aren't
front
bad.
of you.
It's just
And if they're freshly
And you should
washed,
not,
they
yeah.
don't really
you
need
should
to
not
they'll
sleep in the
stay
fetal
up 'cause
position
they're-
either.
Yeah,
They're like they stretch.
Now, obviously, these studies
they're
are
stupid
stupid because they're like,
after, like,
okay,
a couple
sleep
days.
like a robot,
'Cause I don't
legs
wash my
straight,
jeans every
back
time. You're
straight,
supposed to.
sides
There
on
is
your
no
side,
worse
rolled over
feeling
with
on
the
your
arms
side,
in,
putting
like
on
with your hands in like the
jeans straight
prayer
from the
position.
dryer.
Oh, I love it when they're nice.
Who the fuck sleeps like that?
Not if you're straight from the dryer.
Who stays like that once they fall asleep?
Yes.
Serial
No.
killers.
Well, not only that, but
They're the only
everything
people who don't
is
move.
super really tight, and you're like, oh my god, these.
Yeah, like
what
I'm
have
like
I done?
I like that
half
part.
side.
Oh, I
so I'm
hate it.
on my side, but
Hate it.
mine
don't
kind
get,
of
like-
rolled towards my stomach because I got like
Mine
one leg
fit
kicked up.
perfectly at
Okay.
that point. But anyway,
That's like my
black
go-to.
and brown.
But
I
Like a
am me, and I think
modified-
I've said this
also
on the
like
podcast
apparently
before.
sleep on my back with like one leg up.
At one point,
Yeah, I've
Like
heard
one
this.
knee, like
I would
up,
make
like
sure my
bent,
belt and my
then, like,
wallet
apparently it falls
and
over
my
your
watch
chest all the time.
You're ready
match
to take a
the
knee.
shoes.
Yeah.
If I don't black
So,
shoes,
I mean, I've
had a
slept
black
with
belt, black
one knee
wallet,
like that
black
and
watch.
the other leg on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I got
Before,
a
like,
wallet
sleeping on your back
doesn't
like
have
that?
any.
But apparently I
But it
snore
can
too
be
much
go
on my
any
back,
color
so-
because it's actually
Yeah,
I get
that's a
punched.
no.
I
Red,
get punched and
colored
have the
elastic
elastic
band
band thing.
So then,
Red
like your
wallet.
like leg falling and hitting your wife
And
is just
then-
not
yeah, she
helping the
doesn't- I got a
situation.
gray belt
either.
now.
Oh, sorry. I'll wear that
We
with black
apologize for Knox's
or any
panting.
other color other than brown.
He is literally.
He's interested in what we're
Brown
talking
belt
about.
with brown.
Yes.
Sleep, he said.
And then the watch.
Oh yeah, it's like what?
You know, unfortunately, Apple
But
makes
I do that a
black faces.
But you know, you got
Well,
people who
they're
sleep on their
charcoal.
stomach.
Yeah,
Which apparently is
Change that.
terrible.
I do that quite a bit.
Or the apparently it's bad for
face,
you.
I'm
the
sure it is.
casing of
Crushes everything.
Most things in life are.
So the
According to
watch
that article that
band
was
gets
on
changed out depending on
News.
black or
Apple News?
brown.
Yeah, it was on Apple News.
So you're not putting a brown
I
leather
read all the
strap
time,
on
but
that.
I can't. I have it
Space
saved.
gray
Actually,
Apple
I can go
Watch?
find it. But
Unfortunately, I have to. I don't have an
because
option.
I'm a nerd like that.
Because you
But,
can't get
uh,
a
reference
non-space
this
gray.
way.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not buying
yeah.
anything other than the space
here
gray
we
because
are.
it looks the best.
Here we are. Let's see. Save stories.
You could buy the stainless
It
steel.
is. This is the best sleep position
It's
for
only
feeling good the next
$300
day.
more.
I'm out on
Okay.
stainless
That's what
steel.
it said. And it says that you should
Stainless
sleep
steel.
on your side, like I just
like the
mentioned.
matte
Basically, what I
finish.
just said.
Yeah. So,
Of like the space. Well, the space
so
gray. It's
they're
kind of a matte
suggesting the
finish.
robotic
right?
side position.
Like my phone's the same.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
No, it's
and
white.
then like
Oh,
you know, it
what
says
the
you
hell?
don't achieve the deep.
That caught me off guard.
I guess that helps you get into the deep sleep quicker. I
forgot it was white.
It downs that to a case.
I forgot it was white.
I don't understand.
My phone is
but-
actually.
Is it white? Oh, mine
I
still has the
do
glass
what they
back.
say
They don't do
not
that
to
anymore,
do in those
they?
articles.
all glass.
Oh.
Like I do sleep on
I
my
don't know.
side, like not necessarily in
It
the
is
fetal
white. It's
position,
clean.
but
It technically
one
yours is
leg
like
up.
I can
silver.
probably like the
but
leg
it's
clean.
white.
like somewhere moved,
But
not perfectly
mine is
straight.
I do have a brown leather
But I have
band
an
that goes on
iPad.
this watch.
Mine's whatever,
Only
like
like
propped
midnight
up.
green.
Yeah,
Because that's what you're watching.
And that took
And then
me
like
a
I'll
little
be
while
like
to get.
that's how I fall asleep. Like, I don't sleep with the TV
It
or
took me a
anything
little while
on
to
or
get
lights.
comfortable with the watch.
But the iPad
But,
is on long
you
enough.
know, I'm
like,
getting
for
better
YouTube
about the
video
black and
or
brown.
something.
You'll
And
probably
within
never see me
2 or 3 minutes.
Well,
I
I don't
am
know. These
out.
shoes have brown. It's kind of
And
brown.
I have certain videos that I fall asleep to,
gum
like,
colored
super,
sole,
super quick.
which is also tough.
Well,
when it comes
number
up,
one,
the
that's
whole
terrible
sole is that color
for your sleep.
This is
to
just
watch
the
videos
bottom.
or TV or anything right before you go to sleep. But anyway, that's a different story. But it actually talks about that.
yes,
like,
everyone listening, Alex
you know,
is fun to take shopping.
you can. It's okay to lay like that while you're watching something.
I mean,
but to go to sleep, you should get in
just
this
have particulars.
whatever position it is.
He's very specific.
But then they also go on to say at the end of the
Don't
day,
like
our
certain
experts
things.
agree that comfort is most important.
But no, I don't change
whatever's the most
wallets for
comfortable.
every pair
Whatever
of
makes you
shoes.
I don't
It says
anymore.
other postures like sleeping
Because I
on
have
your
the thread
back
wallet. Don't
can
have
also
to.
be beneficial
I'm
if
not
executed
changing.
properly.
Okay.
Which
Wallet
there
setup.
again, I don't understand.
How does-
How
what
to
is
properly
properly
sleep.
You have like a
sleeping?
legit wallet.
If you're going to
unfold
sleep
it,
on your
pull
back,
cards
this
out of
doctor
everything.
recommends
Try to get
placing
your
a
license
pillow
out
under
of
your
the little
head
clear plastic
and under
thing where it's,
both
like,
of your
glued
knees
to it.
in order to
Well,
support
it's
and level
been
the
there for like
spine.
2 years.
If you use the same
Okay.
wallet too long, it's like stuck
Feel
in
free
there.
to
When you
experiment
take it
with
off,
exact
it's got
pillow
like
placement
your
as
picture
so as
still
to
in the
support
Yeah,
plastic.
the
most guys don't
curvature
like
of
change
your
wallets. They
unique
keep the
spine.
same wallet to it like dies, and then they get a new wallet.
I had, like-
that seems like a lot of work just to fall asleep.
But it says when you're inside, you should also put a pillow between your knees.
Nightstand. I
to
think
proper
in my old
spine angle,
nightstand,
I don't
I
do that.
probably had like 25 wallets.
Apparently, a lot of people do.
Yeah, there was like
body
fossils,
pillows are great,
coaches.
apparently.
I think I had like 6 fossil watches, 5
But
coach watches.
Anyway,
wa-
I was reading an
watches,
article and I have it right
wallets.
here.
So
Meant fossil wallets, even though I have coach
I'm
and
sure the
fossil
mattress
watches
comes
too.
into play there too.
And
Yeah,
then I
I'm
had
sure,
like
I don't know
a
what's best
Kumi
between like the Tempur-Pedic
wallet,
style memory
money
foam
clip
style
thing.
versus like spring, or if you need a combination.
lot of wallets.
So yours
Quite a lot. That's a
memory
lot of
foam or
stuff.
I
regular?
got rid of
Yeah,
a
we
bunch
have
of
full
them.
memory foam. Came in a
Okay.
box.
Now that I got the thread wallets.
Yeah,
unfolded.
that's your
I'm
thing.
good. I got 2 of those.
2 days
Like-
later, match
Well, we
fit.
had it sitting in
See,
the
I don't
dining
know. I
room
could
for
do it
like
like
front
3 weeks 'cause
pocket,
it had like
like
an
in the
odor
front
to
pocket
it.
there.
I got
Yeah.
a good
That
card
like rubber
case.
manufactured.
I was
crazy.
actually looking at new
I could
mattresses.
probably get
and one of the
one of those.
Just let them air
But
out.
I like it in the front
Caution.
pocket now.
the
little-
little nice
it
design
would take
on there. 2 to 3 days to fully
Little LV.
expand.
I'm gonna go old school with like
And
the
it will
check
have been there
size
for the first
bifold.
however long.
Yeah, they have this like
That like
it's
the
like
grandpas
a
use.
manufactured rubber.
I have a buddy in
smell.
undergrad that
And
had those.
it does take a while to
and
get out.
I can see that because that's kind
I
of
mean,
what
they
you're
look
sleeping
cool,
in.
but like,
Yeah, I actually just
I don't want
bought
that
two
big
little
wallet.
5-inch
I mean, it's
ones
like always
for
sitting
our
like out of
spare
your back
bed
pocket.
spare
or-
bedroom, which like
I mean,
is a
I don't
trundle
settle-
that
I don't
actually like keep
becomes
anything
like
like
a
a
pocket, so I don't
king
sit
bed.
on it.
Okay. It's really that's just
Pull it
more
out.
crap
It's
to
not like
carry
a
it.
trundle
Yeah.
that's too separate.
That's
It
what I
just
like with
slides
Threadball.
out. It's
I don't
really
keep
neat
receipts. I
design.
don't stick. I
IKEA
can't stick
for the
anything
win.
in there. So
So I bought two
I mean, it's
twin
just-
mattresses,
it is
and they
what
just
it
kind of
is.
sit
It
on
is
top
what
of
it
each other until you fold it
black
out
and
and you
brown.
flip it over.
It's
But
still not.
anyway, they popped up.
Still fighting that one.
They're up full size, ready to go within like, I don't know, 3
doesn't
hours.
faze me.
I don't
Nice.
fight it.
But would you
No.
wear a brown belt
My
with black
mattress
shoes?
is
12
No.
inches thick, so it did take a
Did you
long
wear a black
time
belt
to-
with brown shoes?
No. It took a while.
to expand, and then we did
Yeah, but it
leave
doesn't drive me
sitting
crazy.
in
But
there,
would you wear a
so it didn't stink so
tan
bad.
coat with a black
You
outfit?
don't want that smelling up your bedroom.
Yeah.
Because that is how you're not going to end up hot
Because
and
I feel like
sweaty.
last year the tan coat
in a good
the
way.
camel
For
overcoat was
sure
like
not.
everywhere.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have worn
But I mean,
it
we've
with
had a
black.
Tempur-Pedic.
That's what everyone wears
It was
now.
outrageous.
I wear a lot of
I
black,
liked.
but
I
would've
hated it
made
at
sure
first.
that
Jessica
only
liked it.
got
We got it
worn
when she was pregnant with
on
our first kid.
days I was wearing brown.
And she loved it then.
And like navy
But
pants.
I
then
hated it.
you were not
Then it
wearing
kinda
the hot
flipped.
and trendy
She
camel
hated it.
coat.
I loved it.
I'm not here to be
We
trendy,
got a new
man.
one. Well, we got a bigger
Everyone's
bed,
trying to
it's
be
queen,
trendy.
so. Now my 8-year-old.
That's why the people are on Reels and
$900
TikTok
mattress.
with like mismatched fucking socks.
Luckily,
That
it doesn't
trend
pay
violates
anymore.
my moral code of not wearing brown and
I'm bringing
black
that one.
or mismatched
Yeah,
socks.
that's what
I'm
you're
not
definitely
doing
getting a
it.
cover for.
Yeah, it has one.
Alex has
But,
limits. He's like, I can't do it.
I'm sure
Can't do it.
mattress does play
Mismatch.
a lot in
It's tough.
making sure your spine's straight and all that, because that is
It's
important.
an OC. It's got to be an
I
OCD thing.
upgraded
I
mine
see
about a
that,
year and a half ago.
It's got to have something to do with that deep down.
I went to
Man, I
Hilton
like sort
Head
my M&Ms.
well, I go every
Excuse
year,
me?
but then 2
Yeah, they even
Septembers
taste the
ago.
same, and I sort those by
I made the
color.
mistake
and
of
eat 'em.
going during hurricane season.
I was,
So,
I was
I
working
got
with a
a
coworker the other
text
day, and I
about
was
the time I
doing
hit
that, and she
Charlotte.
goes, "Oh, I do that too."
So
And I was like,
midway-ish.
"Yes,
Oh
not
my
alone."
And
No, like on the Skittles, they actually taste.
it's like, oh hey, the
So it
island
makes sense. The
is
M&Ms is just, I don't know.
not
Another
letting
thing that
people
tastes the
on
same,
because
which
of the
I
hurricane.
learned this.
I'm like,
I
oh,
realized this
shit.
again.
don't
So
eat
I
the
decided
metal, Knox. What are
to
you
treat
doing?
yourself, and I spent the night at the
Loops.
Ritz Carlton in
Yeah, they're
Charlotte.
just different colors.
They're different colors.
And but
Same
I
thing
mean,
with that.
I
Apologize for the background noise.
Maybe
Knox
I
got a
fell
new
in
toy.
love with
Knox
the
is
feather bed.
He discovered a ball
It
under
goes
the
on
couch
top
for
of the
first
mattress.
time, and God knows
So it's like
how
a little like thick.
It's imagine like a
Like Fruit
mattress
Loops.
pad,
different colors,
Maybe.
same taste.
Down
But you
or
sort
something.
Fruit
but
Loops.
it's made of like 4 or 5 inches of down.
No, maybe.
Really, because your face.
So it can be expensive.
It is perhaps the
mean,
best invention.
I'm not going to take that
Do you
time.
not get like poked?
Maybe when I get down to what's like a little bit left in the bowl,
Feathered
like one
stem
layer in the
things.
This one does
milk.
not. Okay,
Did you get one for your house?
I did. Are you drinking the milk afterwards?
Absolutely.
I paid
After I ate
way
like
too
3
much
bowls.
money for
I
it.
sure
feel
you're
like
not
you'd
a
have to.
savage.
Yeah, I'll definitely
But
drink milk.
it
You
is-
cannot waste cereal milk.
No.
Period.
Do you have it on
I don't
like
care
a
if you're
regular
lactose
spring
intolerant.
mattress?
Drink
or
that
do you have
milk.
it on
Sugar
a-
has
I have a
dissolved in
regular
there.
mattress, yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't normally eat Fruit
I lucked
Loops.
out
It was
whenever
like
I
a
was
random
looking for my
thought, and
first,
then
like,
Instacart
actual
impulse purchase, and
mattress.
before you know it, hey,
I went shopping
for dinner
and,
for like 2 nights when I'm not like super hungry.
like the first like
I like it that way.
2 mattresses
Fruit
I
Loops,
loved, and they were
Good stuff.
not
And I don't eat breakfast, so I don't tell me
ridiculously
eat cereals at
expensive.
night.
So
See,
I've
I
had that
never
mattress
ate- I-
probably
even as a kid, I didn't
8
eat
or 9
tons of
years now.
cereal. That I remember.
Love all
But
cereal.
only the addition of
I don't know if we talked about that yet.
I think we talked about
$1,000
tricks.
feather
I think we talked about cereal in general.
Tricks?
We talked about tricks
So that
not
was your
being
new mattress.
available anymore.
Yes.
we
Oh,
got
it's-
the picture
it's
from the
amazing.
listener.
Yeah, our King's has mattresses like $600. It's like a Serta
That
came in a
they are
box.
available.
Yeah.
And they still have. I mean,
Yeah.
not available.
I feel like
but
it's
they didn't
getting down
have
to
shapes.
where I
They
have
are
to
available
buy
with
a
shapes.
new mattress.
still.
Better than
If
the
you didn't see that on our
Tempur-Pedic.
Instagram, now you know.
Really.
Yeah, really is.
But yeah, black and
I
brown.
think the
I'm
early
out.
memory foams
100%.
had like issues,
Still,
possibly.
like
ours
75%.
is 8 years old. It's not that
I burn
new.
up, so like sometimes the memory
Or they
foam
are.
are warm.
Yeah, some are
to be
cooling.
determined.
Some
Yeah.
yeah. My only
So,
problem with memory foam.
It
is
has
like,
been a
some of
crazy
them
friggin'
don't
week.
respond
in the
as
world
quick.
of
Like
news.
they don't restore themselves back to their normal
hour
shape.
ago.
Yeah, they take a while.
So
According
like
to the Jerusalem
when you
Post,
roll over, like if you lay down and
87-year-old
fall asleep,
former head
it indents
of the
And
Israeli
if you go to like
space program.
move, you kind of like
still
fall back
admitted
in
to
that hole,
aliens.
even though you might not be in that same
Yeah,
exact
I think we
position. So
read
it's
it at
really
the same
awkward.
time.
And so it just
He
depends
said
on the
the
mattress.
U.S. and
Yeah,
Israel have been
see
in
that?
communications for years with the
speaking
Galactic
of,
Federation.
awkward
Yes.
and bad
They got a
decisions.
secret base.
Underground. You
On Mars.
brought something to my house this evening.
Yeah, so,
So
we
Elon Musk does not need to hurry up and try to get to
Mars.
Mars.
We're not that
Elon
many
Musk is
episodes in,
from
but I
Mars.
still
I
can't
mean,
remember when we talked
obviously.
about it.
But I mean, this is
We mentioned the one chip
Is this not a
challenge.
known fact? I mean, where do you think all these
Thank God
fucking
we
crazy
never did
ideas
it
come from?
because
Flies
we're
home on his
smarter
little
than we look.
spaceship.
We haven't done it.
Comes up with some new
And-
shit. Comes
Which
back.
is also a Tesla.
You know, I really haven't been able to procure one. I
Yes,
guess. I really haven't
probably.
tried that hard.
Model S 2.0. That's probably accurate.
But
yeah.
I don't,
A
I
guy
don't know
that
if
works
this is like
for
an
us,
87. What is he?
not us,
87,
but
84,
for
something
me.
like that.
He's
87.
all new.
Losing his marbles or
found
but
a
he says
bag
that Trump knows
of
about
chips
it, made by the
And
same
Trump
company that
almost-
makes the
President
chip
Trump
using the
almost-
one chip challenge.
Admitted to it.
Which
That's
is,
what
I'm
he said,
assuming
But
that's
the
pronounced
aliens discouraged him
Paqui.
from admitting to it
We'll go with that.
because
P-A-Q-U-I.
humanity is not ready for the mass
These
hysteria that
are-
it would cause.
So that's
Haunted
the one
ghost
big
pepper
red flag because Trump can't show his
chips.
mouth about anything.
And on the back,
Right, this isn't a
it
political
really
statement.
basically
That's just
says
Trump.
They're freaking hot.
I mean, it probably would have been tweeted
to be
It
honest.
hurts so good.
I mean, at 4 a.m. on the toilet.
Do you
that's what it
dare
does,
eat
right?
them?
But
So we thought it'd be kind of
You know,
funny to see if
the
what
government
happens
did
when we eat them
admit
here
to
on
UFOs
and
this
we're not
year.
gonna have video,
Yeah.
thankfully.
They kind of dropped it. They didn't
so
really
we'll talk you
really,
through the
slide
pain.
out.
Again, we
Slide
are
out
smarter
with
than
some
we
Navy
are.
footage.
We'll talk you through the
I mean,
pain.
nothing like
You
overly.
may hear some heaving.
Just the tip.
Who knows? We're gonna find out.
If the podcast suddenly ends quickly,
Just
You
to
know
see
what?
how it feels.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open these.
Just testing the waters.
They're just
And
letting
we'll
the
smell them first.
UFOs
Kind of
lay
talk
there.
about that.
just gonna lay it right there. So, what are
And then
the,
Trump came in full force with the space
What I
force.
was told
Yes.
by the guy who
Which
picked these up,
everyone
I
thought
think
was
he
to
ate some.
weaponize
He was in Florida.
space.
Okay.
Maybe,
he said,
according to this guy, we've already
still
been
thinking about
getting
doing the
there.
one-chip
We've already
challenge,
kind of hit the mark.
Try these.
Maybe that's one of the
And if they
agreements.
don't
Maybe
absolutely
and I
wreck
wonder
your
why
stomach,
is it just that
you might be ready
the
to try
U.S.
the
and
one-chip
Israel have an agreement?
So,
I mean, did they
we'll
like
see what
think,
happens.
oh,
Yeah.
these two
What did you want- you were
obviously
gonna
are
ask
the
me a
best
question?
I was
ones.
gonna say, what's the
We have
main
to.
ingredient?
Well, they're
have
corn
an
chips.
agreement with them.
I mean,
and it has,
Russia beat us
um,
to space.
Yes.
ghost
China's
pepper,
right there.
Chipotle
Yes.
pepper,
And the- like,
cayenne
when you
pepper,
think about space
chili
race,
powder,
which I don't,
garlic
I guess
powder,
it's really
onion
not
powder,
the same.
some other
Doesn't have the same weight
stuff.
that it used to have. But you think U.S.,
expeller
China, and
pressed
Russia.
canola
Yeah.
and sunflower oil.
You don't think Israel?
I'm glad that we're doing
and
this in
I
the
know
middle
Israel's
of a toilet
big on
paper
technology,
shortage.
but I
super
don't
big on
know.
technology.
That
I
could be
mean, I
ugly.
wouldn't have thought. Of course, that could
I
be
gotta
done
drive
American.
home.
I'm
You
not,
have to
not
drive
taking
home.
anything away
So
from the
hopefully
program.
it's
Absolutely. Yeah.
either
we don't know
instant or
anything about
delayed.
it.
You
to
have
take
like
away from.
but
Yeah,
an
that's true. Easy to spread.
87-year-old former security
Okay,
chief
so I just opened these.
Saying
I'm
it's
gonna-
real.
is saying it's real.
Give the old sniff test.
So
I don't know. It was interesting. I mean, that's
Well, they don't
pretty
smell-
crazy. I don't know what's going to happen there, but
yeah,
It don't smell
to be
too bad.
determined. Okay,
We'll see.
another
Don't
crazy
smell like
thing
a lot
in
of
the
heat,
news.
so we're gonna find out. This may be
Well,
anticlimactic.
No,
but
they actually
it
smell
actually
like
smell pretty good.
Pornhub's back in the
Barbecue
news.
is back
Sunflower
in the
seeds,
news.
don't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
This time it could be bad
Sorry to
news
steal
for
your
them.
thunder.
Maybe even like
I mean, their credit card processors are
Fritos?
talking about
Maybe.
taking away
I smell the sunflower
the
seed. barbecue
ability to
sunflower
use
seeds.
Yeah, there's definitely-
Visa and Mastercard.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
lost
barbecue. We'll just leave it at
PayPal
that.
last year for
So the
same
one chip
reason.
challenge
So
chip is like
apparently
black
there's an article in the New York
because of the
Times
seasoning.
talking about
These have some black on them.
CASM, no,
It looked a
CSAM,
bit more like a
child
very
sexual
deep
abuse
orange.
material, and
Doritos
sexual assault,
with
and
extra flavor. I'm
revenge
gonna get a
porn.
full-size one.
Where it's
I'll let you
basically
grab one out of there.
non-consensual porn.
And this
being
is a
on the
little
site and all
ASMR
that.
for people.
So
We'll take a bite. Yeah, you got
now
one that's
Visa
real
and
dark.
Mastercard are both talking about. Yeah, we're going to look into this. This
yeah.
time.
So, we
So,
would like to give a shout out to
It's going to be interesting to see because
Stadium
that's how everybody
Spirits
pays for
slash
their
Huntington
premium
Beverage
subscription
Company.
for the
If they
beer.
had it.
That
I was
will
gonna say, but how
hopefully
many
help
people pay
this
for
heat.
premium? Yeah.
I mean, dumb people.
So, Brewdog,
you get
Elvis
free
Juice,
porn and you get lots of, I mean,
and
more than you
Cigar
could
City.
ever
The
need.
fancy
internet
papers.
is like majority.
I mean,
with some
if you're
Target
going
branded
past page
water
like 2 and a thing of
and
sugar,
a thing of sugar that I've
you
naturally
spend
had
way
in
too
my
much time on that
So
site.
I'll chew away from the mic as to not blow your
I mean, come on,
eardrums
let's
out,
think about it.
but,
You're,
we'll see
you're
what
in there
happens.
for a job to do.
Ready? Do this at the same
And if you're-
time?
Might
You
as
should be
well.
efficient
Everyone?
and get the job over with.
But
Apologies
it's a
for the
community.
pause.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Well,
community of users,
yeah, but you're there for a job.
performers.
You got something to do, take care of,
Okay.
or else you'd be making your own performance.
Valid point. Valid point.
But anyway, so they're back in the news. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, that could be a major.
Below to what's the company? Mind Geek.
Mind
Definitely
Geek.
remind me of a barbecue Frito.
And that article was talking about how they
much
own
more
quite a
heat.
few other.
They're literally
That comes
like
on
every money making.
Like there was no
product
hesitation in
in
the
the world.
heat. It was like
Canadian company.
Canadian based. It was
instant.
I remember
Oh,
this
nothing
coming
but
up a
those.
while back. It's some guy that's only like 30
But
years
naturally
old.
knocks her
that
chips
owns this
open. And
whole
he's like,
thing.
"Hey,
Oh,
But he like bought
the hiccups?
all like he put the porn industry.
yeah." Alex is turning red.
I guess porn sex workers, whatever they're called. I feel like
wow.
to me
Definite
that term is
burn
like
on the tongue.
prostitution.
And it's giving me that
I
instant
guess
like
you're getting paid to
gag
have
reflex
sex. I don't-
hiccup.
not even go there.
Don't puke here.
But I guess he
That's
like
two of us
really
'cause my carpet is beige.
damaged the porn industry. So there was a lot of flack against
okay.
Pornhub back in the
I'll
day.
try the beer
There
first.
still is from the porn industry itself. Because they
Apparently
give it
with
away
the
for
one
free.
chip challenge, you can't drink anything.
So you can't really make any
I'm
money.
trying to write
Give
it
away
out
for
actually
free,
right now.
Except they charge $5 for premium content or $10, whatever you pay. I don't
Oh,
know.
but that is.
I don't have a subscription, so I don't know what it costs.
I'm just reading the article.
Yep. So
You're still making it.
anyway, could be
So the
bad news
bag
for them.
says, "Warning:
Yeah,
It's
that could be a
freaking
blow.
hot."
But
My
also,
apologies to
for children
anyone
listening,
tired.
it is
Of
fucking
the
hot.
Not an
craziness
exaggeration.
that is happening in the United States. It is.
I got
Yeah.
the sweat.
Alex has
Forehead
good
sweat.
news for you.
You've probably seen this on Facebook. Wow. For some reason, it shows up on my Facebook all the time.
Eyes are watering.
You can
were
become
red.
a lord
lured.
I'm sure I am too, but
That is something.
You're getting
Become
right
a
around the
lure.
cheeks.
Buy a property in
See if I can take a
Scotland.
picture here. Maybe we'll post it.
I don't know. All right, somewhere over there.
And it's like for $49.99, you can buy 1 square foot of property.
I just feel like I
and
should
then
quote
you're a
M&M
lord
lyrics right
if
now,
you
but I don't
own
know the-
land over there.
which one?
So you get the royal treatment. I don't know why you would do this.
Sounds like a
Small
way
spaghetti
for
salmon
someone
on
to
this
get
sweater already?
$49.99.
Yeah,
of my money.
yeah. So I did some math. Okay. on
Yeah,
this.
so the
It's
for
fucking
the reference,
brilliant
the heat
idea
has
if
not
you
went
can get
away on
people
my
to do it.
tongue. It is literally on fire.
Let's,
No, it hasn't
let's
faded.
just run through this number real quick because
getting
I'm
the
about
runny
to do this
nose.
myself.
All about the numbers.
So $49.99.
you like hot
So we're gonna
stuff.
say $50
I've not
for a square
had
foot of
anything to
land.
drink yet.
You become a lord, whatever, blah blah blah.
It is just
So 1
sitting
acre.
on the tongue.
Yes.
On the edges of the
Has
tongue.
43,560 square
well.
feet in it. Okay.
An insane amount of
in the
ghost
United
pepper.
States, an acre.
Even more
you can
ghost
get
pepper.
It, varying.
And
but
the heat
we're
is
gonna say
real.
$30,000.
Yeah, it's real.
Right? You go pay $30,000 for an acre of
But
land.
one
If you can sell
one
every
container,
square
one
foot
package is
on
only
that
280
acre,
calories. So
that is
much healthier than other
$2,178,000.
chips you could eat.
Take out the
but-
$30,000
'cause you're
you
only
pay
gonna eat
for it,
one.
minus
I mean,
some
you're
legal
only gonna eat
fees
one or
because you
two
got
and
to
vomit,
beat all
but,
that stuff. Some
And
cost
that's
there.
only 280
I'm going to
calories.
say it's roughly
That's actually per chip.
$2.125 million in profit.
It's not a bad
That's burning my
not a
lips
bad
now.
scheme.
Minus the
Moved to my
$10 they're
lips.
paying to promote the shit on Facebook every week.
But it's
But,
if you like hot stuff,
I mean, is it,
it
like,
actually has good flavor.
Oh,
It's
they got
not
famous
just like
people
hot
doing
to be
it,
hot.
or promoting it. I'm sure they're
actually
paying them
no,
a shit
the
ton of
flavor
money.
is pretty good. Fire fast.
It
And we
tastes
also
good.
have
And the
that
heat
one.
kicks
Yeah,
in.
but it's like
real
I'm,
fast,
like my
and it
thought.
comes
My
on.
first thought was,
Oh,
okay,
wait. The
this is
moment
some
it
Joe
touched my
schmo
tongue,
who has
it
an
was
acre,
like,
2 acres,
you're
or
an idiot.
300 acres of land. He's like,
Whoa.
I will make you
it's
regret
worthless
your
to
life
hillside
decisions.
mountain, whatever.
That was
He's like,
exciting.
I'm gonna sell that shit
Yeah.
for $50
Yeah,
an
you want
acre.
property in Scotland? So here you go. Well, everyone,
I mean,
hope you have a.
it's literally an
great week.
impulse buy.
I'm probably
to
gonna
a
go
T.
make
I mean,
myself
50
puke right
bucks.
now.
I mean,
and
it's-
Alex
it's
is going
right
to try
at
not
that
puke on my
more
birthday.
money on dumber
we'll see
shit.
what
Yeah,
happens.
it's right at that break point where you're like,
have a
and
good
they
one.
price it
Take care.
$49.99, so it's not $50.
Just gotta do your credit card processing fee in there too.
What's up,
somewhere.
everyone?
I'm sure they're not paying that.
Oh, no, we'll give you a
They're
little quick
passing it on to you.
update.
We're back.
But anyway,
We're back after
I just think
a
it's
short
hilarious.
absence.
I'm gonna become a lord,
For the record, Sir
None
Alex
of us have
Lord Gothrop.
vomited.
Still really hot.
That's
My
how you
tongue is
must
still on
refer to
fire.
me from
Of
now
I
on.
have
Chesapeake.
tried sugar and
That's how you must
water
refer to
and
me.
beer. And
What does it make you
nothing's
say that
worked.
you can buy
I'm still
1
without
square
any-
foot of property in
Any
Scotland?
aids
for
to
the
less
you're
money
doing better
than
than
one
me in this
share of BrewDog, which is a brewery technically
So,
based
from
in
Scotland.
Scotland. I'm gonna, at Christmas time, if you are
I'm
around your
assuming
family
it's shitty
members,
land
and you want
You're actually
to,
buying
especially your
a
siblings,
1 square
because
foot
you gotta love a good
of a
sibling
sheep
challenge.
pasture.
or a graveyard.
Find a bag of these chips.
No, that shit's expensive.
Mess with each
US.
other this way.
$1,000
It would be a
Everything's
fun
expensive in the
family
US.
thing.
Mix them into a bowl of Doritos.
Ooh.
That
But
would be
anyway.
fun.
Like, hey, we
Russian
can,
roulette
you're going to
with
die
chips.
one day.
Film
We can
it.
turn that into a multi-million-dollar
Nobody
business.
will know.
I thought that was a
I-
funny.
I like
love
this
that
idea.
Not
idea.
dying.
We'll have to do this at
The
a party.
Yeah, the
Becoming a
buying, they
lord,
blend with
Oh, they
Doritos.
look just like Doritos.
I guess they do that with funerals, and they make more money. So, or with
And then
funerals.
as soon
with,
as it touches your mouth,
graveyards.
you'll know that's not a Dorito.
You know
I don't
instantly.
know. I did learn the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery
I mean, I'm better now.
recently.
I would eat another one. Probably.
Why?
I don't. It was a
I
meme or
probably
some
won't.
shit. I
Right
don't know if it's
now.
accurate
I was
either.
gonna say,
I didn't
already
look
here.
it
Well,
up.
then it probably
I
won't.
read
The
it, and
listeners
it's
to that
probably true
agree.
because it's on the internet. Damn it.
Actually, one of the
Maybe afterwards, we'll
adults
see.
wearing
But,
mismatched socks told
that
you
was fun.
the difference.
I'm definitely
therefore
not
it is the
prepared for
frickin'
the
truth
one-chip
now.
challenge.
Probably where it came
I
from,
think
but
that would've been a
one
mistake.
is
I
attached to a
think
church,
I probably would have vomited immediately.
and one is not.
It's possible.
Okay.
Because it was one. My body was trying.
Going on a limb here because I can't
The,
remember wholeheartedly, but I'm
Video
gonna
I
say
saw, the dude
cemetery
vomited
is
like an hour
attached.
later.
Socks.
Cemetery is attached to a church just because it's a fancy
You
fucking
still,
word.
you could say,
Graveyard's
it could still
not.
happen.
I would say
Yeah, I
reverse.
mean,
You think?
You can
Well,
probably
maybe
still see
because
it on
it's
my
a
face.
yard of a church.
Yeah, you
Because a
full of
lot-
graves.
yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
because
just
a lot of the
sitting
cemeteries
in
in
my
our
mouth.
area are not
Sugar didn't help,
near
which is
churches.
usually like I think I've mentioned that on the podcast
smart
before. It's
ass.
the
But hello
go-to.
there, let's go with
to
Mr.
cut heat.
Google.
Yep.
But
Cemetery.
that's hot.
But that would make sense because
Yeah,
there are.
So-
when I was in Iceland 2 years ago, there's a life update. A lot
that
of the
wasn't
churches
terrible.
had
But
graveyards
move on to another
attached to them.
topic.
Okay. It
Wow,
says
for
the
today,
word
get it.
cemetery from the Greek, whatever the fuck that means sleeping place. Whatever. I can't read that. I don't know how to pronounce that in Greek. It's got a lot of letters that I don't recognize. Implies that the land is specifically designated as a burial ground and originally applied to the Roman catacombs. The term graveyard is often used interchangeably with cemetery, but a graveyard primarily refers to a burial ground within a church.
Okay.
You were correct. I was incorrect.
Yes.
I was going with the fancy word. But anyway, that's the difference. That was a sidetrack. We got off track there, but anyway,
We're good at that.
we're going to be a lord. $49.99.
Yeah,
We're gonna write that off.
When you were royalty, you can be off track.
Lord Belly Flop. We're gonna buy a plot in the company's name.
Yes. So more randomness. I was listening to this. Actually, I should have said this earlier with the space comment.
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
I was listening to a. You were excited. It's all right. I was listening to a fun podcast, Up in the Air, with Ian Agrimus earlier. Talking to a guy who used to work for, I believe, a subsidiary of Virgin Galactic, and basically talking about the features of space tourism coming up. And if you have a $250,000 and a desire to leave Earth, you can do it.
Yeah, let me just write that check.
Yeah.
Just don't cash it till I'm gone.
Just don't cash. Well, apparently there's like a backlog of like 700 or 800 like people ahead of you, so you got
What's
some
it
time.
cost to get number one?
They can only. Well, the U.S. He said the U.S. NASA paid Russia $90 million the last time they needed to put a U.S. astronaut in the space station because the U.S. did not have shuttles active for the mission.
Are they paying SpaceX that much?
SpaceX is.
Because they just sent some astronauts.
They did.
Twice.
No, I think they're paying a lot less.
A lot less. Well, they just got $885 billion for doing, or million? $885 million to do broadband internet. SpaceX did.
Yeah.
Elon's all over the fucking planet.
Yep. Because he's from Mars.
But anyway, but this isn't, they're not really going to space, right? That's what you were telling me?
They're calling it like suborbital. So you're like not technically in the planet's orbit like you would be if you were in a shuttle. The planes are smaller, require less fuel.
So you're spending $250,000 minimum to, quotes, go to space without going to space.
45 minutes.
Yeah, so it's literally like...
So technically, like, you're going to space. You're just not going as far as, like...
Well, it's like the
government astronauts can go.
They just released, like, the right stuff on Disney+. It's, like, about the Mercury 7, first American astronauts. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, the first American astronaut in space really just kind of broke into orbit for, like, the peak of the flight.
Yeah.
You're there for, like, no time. Floated around for a second, came right back down.
Because most of the... And there's a thing like Virgin Galactic will use... like instead of like doing the completely vertical
rocket
launch, they do more of a horizontal, which uses less fuel.
And it's a lot less G-forces.
And it's less G-forces to where like people actually do not get as sick.
So you basically just they don't have to go through astronaut training. They just take a plane and fucking fly it all the way up into the damn space.
Basically, they take a very nice plane.
Fly it into space.
And they fly it into space. Or a modified spaceship of some sorts.
Playground for the rich and famous.
Yes, but if you have $250,000,
if you're even thinking about doing it,
yeah, exactly,
you got too much money.
Exactly, take us.
But yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Never be there. But,
no, I'm good.
I'll wait till that shit's on budget. You can buy it at Walmart.
Spirit.
Yeah. I want the Spirit.
Thank you for flying Allegiant.
What? Spirit space.
Your spacesuit is actually extra, and we're going to charge you to check it, please.
Yeah. Oh, you want gloves? That'll be $8,000 extra, please.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah.
And to round out today's random ass news, go for it.
Breakdancing is going to be an Olympic sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Gothrop, possible future Olympian.
This was 15 years ago. Give or take. 12 years ago.
You should probably go ahead and start the GoFundMe for your medical bills from the attempt of you.
Go back to college. Keep practicing. I could be there.
It's going to take a lot of cheap beer.
The problem with beer is you get a little bit too relaxed. You might miss on a flip, which I've done before. Hit your head on the ground. Gets a little crazy when you get drunk. And I don't think they're gonna let me drink at the Olympics while I'm doing it either. So I better be.
Really? Because I've heard the Olympic Village. I've heard the Olympic Village is like a giant party.
Yeah, but then I'll just be hungover while I'm trying to compete.
But you're dancing. It's not like you're on a horse trying to like doing the equestrian events or.
Yeah, and I'm a white guy. I better be drunk to dance.
Like high diving off of something.
It's gonna be won by some B-boys. Is that what they're called? Break dancers. They're called B-boys. Or girl. No offense. That's just what it's called, I think, back in the lingo days. That's what I learned.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this at all.
You never seen Electric Boogaloo?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What about Breakin' like 2 or something? Electric Boogaloo Breakin' 2? That's the name? I'm pretty... we got to Google. You've never seen this?
No, I have never seen this.
I was into the breakdancing scene.
Apparently so.
Oh, that's all they do is breakdance in this thing.
Are you serious?
Electric Boogaloo. There it is. Electric Boogaloo. Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. So what was the first one called? Yeah, Shabadoo.
No,
The lead dancer's name is literally Shabba-Doo.
these were not on my childhood, teenage year.
Ice-T was in it.
Listen to the music. I've never watched the.
Yeah, Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo, 1984 America comedy drama musical.
Have to add that to my Netflix queue.
You should. I have seen it.
He actually owns it on Blu-ray.
Breakin' came out in 84 as well. Apparently they released both back to back. Interesting.
Well, in the 80s, what you had to maximize.
Oh, man. That's kind of like the 80s version of Step Up. You remember those movies?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
That was like breakdancing, right?
Yeah.
Step dancing. Breakdancing.
We go with, yeah.
Similar. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to be an Olympian. Not.
So you're saying there's a chance.
13, 14 years ago, maybe. Today, no. I'd roll an ankle just walking onto the floor.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed this episode of basically randomness.
Yep. It was fun.
Yeah, it's been fun to record. So everyone have a great week. Have a safe week.
Subscribe, rate, review.
Follow us on our socials.
We're now on Facebook. A few of you have liked it.
Yeah.
I think we're up to like 10 likes on Facebook.
Add us on Facebook. Give us crap.
Interact. Do something. It's fun.
Yeah.
We'll try to interact back.
We enjoy the messages.
And go look at all the people with mishmash socks on Reels. It's fucking annoying.
Don't. It's just gonna give you a complex. Everyone have a great week.
See ya.